Call to order.
Just a second, Tom, please. I don't know
Okay.
where my camera is.
Yeah, get rid of the line. There you go.
There we go.
All set?
Nope, wouldn't be better without the camera.
Any public
Get rid of that
inquiries?
camera.
Any public inquiries?
None.
Approval of minutes?
After the meeting?
Are they all set?
I'm assuming so. April 15th, May 13th, and May 27th. I would need a motion for the approval,
I
please.
need a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. 103 Bond Road.
So they're still in front of the planning board, and I have not had a peer review for our wetland
So we're continuing.
delineation, so we'll be
I need a
continuing
motion to continue.
Motion to continue.
to July 15th.
Second, I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. 42 Ramshorn Road.
That I have here, Jay Dubois should be here to present, but he doesn't refuse so. This is a construction of a 36 by 36 garage and driveway, existing single-family home, existing driveway, existing garage.
It's already there? That's quick to help.
It is. Total disturbance for the project is approximately 600 square feet. BVW was delineated by Ecotech. I confirmed the boundaries on May 14th. The limit of work is approximately 15 feet from wetland flag A8. Let's see, the erosion controls there.
You wanna see this?
Number 8/2013, no comments issued by the state.
Are you okay with it?
Anybody on the board have any questions? Anybody in the audience have any questions?
Bless you.
If not, you all set with DEP number and everything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, Jacob Boyce is responsible.
There you go.
Sorry, Jay, I just presented.
You need to unmute him.
Oh, I can't bear you to do this myself.
You can ask her.
You, unless,
See,
oh, well, you can go up to him and, can't you go up to him and, because it's mute on?
oh, there you go. Hi, Jay.
Hi, how you doing?
Sorry, I thought you would be here in person. I didn't realize you were there. Actually, I didn't realize
Oh,
you
okay.
was there. I was already presented. The commission is ready to make a motion. I would recommend closing the public hearing, issuing the order conditions.
I need a motion to close the hearing.
Motion to close the hearing.
Second,
Second.
with an order of conditions. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Good
Thank
job,
you.
Jay.
Thank you. Thanks.
I'll send you the invoice for my time.
Lot 55 Jennings Road.
I believe I have Eric. Eric, would you like to present the project?
Sure, I can present.
Okay, thank you. Jenny's Road, right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Is this coming down? Is this coming down?
This direction, yeah. You can go ahead, give the commission an overview of the project, please.
Okay, so it's a proposed residence with a septic system and private well. There is an existing drainage basin on the site for the subdivision. So in order to install the well, keep away, 100 feet away from the septic system and the drainage basin, has to be within the 100-foot buffer of the wetland. That's the reasoning for.
Is that just a well?
Okay.
Just the well is within
Just
the.
the well, all of the house, the septic, the grading, that's all outside of the 100-foot buffer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I apologize.
You all set to close?
Okay.
That's Jenny's subdivision, one of the
Yeah.
last lots, yeah. I had a
We'll see,
comment.
right?
Anybody have any questions on the board?
Did you have a-
No, so far
I
the
don't
well
know
is
if
from the
everybody
house.
else wants to look at the plan.
Anybody in the audience have any questions?
Did you have a comment or something?
Yeah, so, they do have a Board of Health permit, and they do expire in November of this year. I just put a note on a special condition that if the system's not installed by them, by then, that they just submitted a new approved plan to us. They don't trigger stormwater because the subdivision has complied with the stormwater, when they did the road. We just asked that to take care of during construction to ensure that there's no runoff, direct on Brookfield Road, because they're gonna have.
They're right at the corner. yeah.
Right, because they're gonna have to have a, temporary access, so that's also in the order conditions. So other than that, the closest limit of disturbance is with approximately 32 feet from flags, I didn't put it down, what flag? Yeah, D1 and D5, so that's the closest limit and includes erosion controls. So I don't have a problem, I would be, recommending closing the public hearing and issuing the order of conditions.
Need a motion to close the hearing with an order of conditions?
Motion to close the hearing, order conditions.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you, Eric. We'll be showing you next week.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, have a good night.
360 Worcester Road.
Wow, 360.
How are you?
Good. I'm Kate Wilkins from Ecotech, environmental scientist
Can
representing.
you use the mic?
Oh, yeah.
You can sit down too.
Okay.
She's trying to hold it up.
She's
huh?
trying to-
Yeah.
It's the same price.
Hide behind it. So I'm Kate Wilkins from Ecotech. I'm representing the applicant. So this site is the former mini golf course on Route 20. So you'll see here, there's an existing gravel parking lot right at the frontage. I've kind of outlined the impervious areas here in yellow. And there's an existing office, and this is all the mini golf course up here. So it's existing developed. There is a perennial stream on the adjacent parcel, so this is the lot line here, and then this blue line is the Hayes Brook, the perennial stream. And then this green line here is the bordering vegetated wetland associated with the brook. So much of the development is inside of the 200-foot riverfront area. That's this pink line here. And then this is the 100-foot. And so the applicant is proposing to remove the mini golf course. And let me switch. So they're going to be removing all that mini golf course over here, and then constructing a proposed mixed-use building, which will have a couple of offices, a parking lot here, and then an access drive through here. And so you can see, comparing the two impervious surface areas, that much of the impervious is going to be moved outside of the riverfront area. So there's a net reduction in about 14,500 square feet of impervious in the riverfront. And then also proposed is about 18,000 square feet of a mitigation area. So this orange here is the existing limit of development. And so all of that's going to be converted. It's existing like mowed lawn areas, and that's going to be converted to a meadow with some wildflowers and grasses and some natural seed mix. And it'll be mowed semi-frequently. And then this would be mowed more frequently because that would be the access to the septic system. So that would have to be clear of vegetation. And then they're also proposing 2 stormwater infiltration systems for the impervious. So that's another improvement to the site relative to the interests. And then they're proposing an erosion control barrier around the limit of work. We did receive the DEP file number a while ago. They did have a couple of comments. I can go through them if you guys.
You don't need to.
You don't,
They
okay.
also are stormwater related, right?
Yeah,
Mostly at least.
yeah,
Yeah, they,
the third one was. The
The
first
third
one
one,
was
yeah.
they they said that, the golf course
Oh,
wasn't
because the
permitted,
state
but,
has degraded.
yeah,
Okay.
but that's incorrect, cause it was permitted when we submitted a COC
Yeah, they
for
were,
that.
yeah, they just didn't know it.
They didn't see the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
file,
Yeah.
from back then. And then, yeah, the second one was just a plan update, which, and then, yeah, like the stormwater issue, which it is, going through peer review with, under planning
Graves
right now.
Engineering.
Graves Engineering did do the peer review and issued the comment
First
letter.
review, yeah.
Yep, they issued the comment letter, and then they're gonna be, updating the plans to address those comments. But we wanted to present to you guys tonight, see if there were any other questions or comments or plan updates that you guys wanted to see, while they
Does
update that.
the state have any comments about it?
They did, which she will be addressing it, it's still in front of the planning board for, all their requirements, and Graves Engineering has peer review that she mentioned, had few comments. We're waiting for the response and the revised material, so.
So we're
I
gonna,
think-
continue
So
this?
we continue to
Yes.
July 15th.
All right.
I think he asked for the following meeting, just to give him a little more time, if that's okay.
So,
Oh, for August? When are
Did
you
you have
on
a-
the planning board again?
I think he told me it was like July 20th or something.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
it'll be after us, so we're gonna be moving into August. When is your third, when is your third week of, sorry, I wasn't prepared for the
No,
August
it's
date.
not.
Is it the 19th, right? Do we do the 19th or do we do on the 12th? Is it 12 or 19?
12th of the night, which one?
So I don't know, I think the 19th
Well,
too.
so we're here, then we're doing July 15th,
Yeah.
so it's the third one, so it would be the 19th would be the third Wednesday.
I know, but we have a full week for August here, see, which we don't have it here.
We had a full week for June.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so August 19th then.
Okay,
I
great.
need a motion to continue the hearing.
Motion to continue the hearing.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
93 Leland Drive.
We're waiting for somebody to present.
Is anyone here for 93 Leland? Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I saw you, I was like, where did he go? Just come on right in. Yeah, if you don't mind, just tell the commission why are we doing all this?
We had some damage to the retaining wall on the lakeside over the winter time. It was like a large body of ice that hit the wall and made it pretty much unusable, so we submitted an RDA so that we could temporarily keep the, any water from eroding the property. And we're going through the
yeah,
process
that's a
of
problem.
submitting to the state for the repair of the wall.
So I advise on the advisement of the state to stabilize the area of the bank to avoid any additional erosion throughout the summer with, motions with the boating and all that.
How's the riprap gonna be removed later? It says temporary.
Right, it's going to
Correct.
be removed under a notice of intent, when they will then
When-
do during the drawdown, and they will replace the
And they'll
retaining wall.
fix the wall
Right.
at the time.
So that information will be provided to us once the notice of intent is filed.
It's a mess, huh?
Oh, I guess it did get wrecked.
Oh yeah, it got smashed.
We had one at Glen Echo as well.
You could probably leave your riprap in
did?
there.
Yeah, Skip,
Huh?
Oh,
yeah.
You're gonna have to do that all by hand? I don't see how you're gonna get equipment in.
There's a path for a piece
There's a
of
path, yeah.
Get a
Yeah.
bobcat.
equipment to get
Bobcat.
around the back of it.
Little Bobcat, yeah.
We had equipment we installed the wall 5 years ago, and we had equipment at that time
All right,
to do that work.
I need a motion.
that's a
I
bummer.
would recommend a negative determination.
With conditions.
The conditions is that he will be clearly temporary, and then he'll be filing a notice of intent for the repair of the wall and
Removal
of the riprap.
I need a second then.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
I'll have it for you tomorrow.
Okay,
I know
sounds
you're in
great.
a rush, yeah.
Be in touch, thank you for.
Yeah, thank you, have a good night.
Carpenter Hill Road.
are you?
Good evening, how are you?
Very good. If you don't mind telling the commission why you're here again?
Yeah. So my name is Kip Callahan. I'm from VHB here representing New England Power Company. And I'm back again about the U-173, W-123 asset condition refurbishment project that is proposed, which involves the replacement of the transmission poles between Carpenter Hill Substation and the Snow Street Substation in Southbridge. And we're back because we're looking for an amendment to our permit because there were two changes that came up since our permit was issued. The first is that due to some engineering constraints, the size of the poles were changed from 6 to 7 feet in diameter to I believe it's 8. Let me double check. It's either 7 or 8 or 8 and 9 feet in diameter, which will, yeah, so it's 7 to 8 feet in diameter, and that will result in some additional VW impacts in the areas where structures are proposed within wetlands. And so that will increase our BVW impact from 282 square feet to 351 square feet. And so we have created an updated mitigation plan. We're proposing to keep the proposed mitigation area in the same place, to just expand it a little bit so that we're appropriately compensating for the increase in impact. And then the other thing that came up is that as part of our conservation management permit from Natural Heritage for the rare species that are located within the right-of-way, one of the requirements for that permit is that we conduct habitat enhancements for the rare species in the form of herbicide application within the identified habitat.
Does the commission have any
Anybody,
questions?
any questions on the board?
No? Good question.
Anybody have any questions in the audience? And do you have any questions?
No, I have already had my questions answered, and I feel this can fall under an amendment. Since the commission is in agreement, I would recommend a motion to
Amend the,
issue an amended order of conditions.
I need a,
I'll make that motion as stated.
I need second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you, Kip. I'm probably gonna need maybe a week, maybe or so, and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Certificate of compliance. 93 Leland Drive.
Yes. So in order for our friend who just left to file for the notice of intent, he has to close his previous order condition, which was to build the wall. 'Cause
So
it
I need
has
a motion to
expired, so I need a motion to close his order of condition so he can refile.
Motion closed.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. 82 City Depot Road.
That was associated with the construction of a driveway, fence, shed, and utilities, landscaping, back a few years ago. So I did the site inspection, and I would recommend a complete certificate of compliance.
I need a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. 3 Cranberry Meadow Shore Road.
This was associated with the septic repair and new tank installation. We just issued this back in February. I did the site inspection. The disturbance has been completed, and the only issue, they still have their siltation fencing up. So I would recommend issuing a complete certificate of compliance, but I will wait it until they remove the erosion controls.
I need a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Any extensions?
No.
Enforcement violations?
I do, but I'll have to talk under old business since I didn't add it under the violation, so it'll probably be the last discussion. so we can move forward with the, chapter
Well, old and new
61.
business is next.
Is it? Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
We're ready. Back to 62 Old Spencer Road.
Oh,
The
that fire
complaint with the water runoff off the property, going down the stream under the road, affecting this,
Yeah,
anyways,
You put the
yes.
gravel in?
So we gave Mr., the property owner to fill in
that trench.
the trench that has not occurred.
Wow.
So the complaint continues due to that. So here I am again, asking the commission how to proceed. The trench is still open. There are no water going through the trench because we don't have enough water and the water table is low for his parcel to be inundated now that he did move the pipe away from the trench. But eventually, the water will make its way to the trench, which will discharge on the road. And that's where the violation occurs. You may not direct stormwater onto a roadway or onto an abutting property. And that's where the complaint is coming to me via daily phone calls, daily emails, and coming to a close of being a harassment at this
So
point.
what's he supposed to do with it?
Fill in the trench,
I thought he was gonna put stone in it.
correct.
Right, and she's saying he hasn't done it yet.
He
How
chose
big a
not to.
trench, how long a trench?
It is a good 60 feet,
60
Oh, it is
feet?
that far.
yeah.
Wide,
Probably 4 feet wide,
12 feet wide.
Oh, so that's the,
Four.
that's the.
Four,
top.
4 feet
Oh,
wide.
4 feet wide.
4 feet, maybe 3. Yeah, no,
It's a-
yeah.
It's a highway.
I know it's a highway. That's a river.
It's probably 3 10-wheeler loads of stone. And
The
now is the
property
time,
owner-
now is the time to buy stone, because the guy down on Route 20
Yeah.
is basically giving it away to get the stone, the level of property.
So maybe you could give the property owner a call and make him that recommendation.
Yeah,
Is he crushing it down there?
yeah.
This stuff? Huh?
I got a load out of there, yeah.
What, 2.5, 3, or what?
Oh, anything is, you got everything.
You got his number?
Oh, I will provide his number.
All right, so,
Yeah, I'll get you his number.
You gonna make a call, Tom? You gonna call the guy?
no,
Okay.
So I don't
So
know
do
how
we have
to
to
proceed.
do another enforce, like, what's the next step then? If he's not doing it, then what do we do?
Is that problem?
That's what you're asking us? Like,
no.
Yeah,
But what's-
he stated that he's not doing it.
Oh, he ain't
So
gonna do
then,
it.
so then he's in violation of the,
Of
Order.
Order.
stormwater bylaw.
Well, that's, like, the only tool we have is if he's not gonna do it, is to find him, right?
Yes.
Send him a letter. How many have you sent so far?
Maybe 4.
Let's wait till it rains.
So I went on a site inspection, I saw some stones placed at the end of the trench, and it's like, oh, okay, he did something, but apparently, he was not the one who placed.
somebody else put him there
It
to
was
put.
the complainer who actually, so I just need this to be over at this point.
Yeah, but
because-
somebody else, there'll be another one right after it, somewhere along the town, you know what I mean? It's just, it never ends.
Just for a point of information here, Southbridge just allowed a person, they didn't even file, but the DPW let them, the guy had his driveway, it's got a sink spot in it, and it
Okay.
puddles water. They
Okay,
let him put a drain in there, 10-inch drain,
yeah,
across to the property line and down and empty into the brook. I made 3 calls and nobody will go out there, they don't care. That's it, that's in Southbridge. Hey, unbelievable.
Somebody do somebody.
Somebody, well,
It's the way the world works.
Gonna get to the brook anyhow.
All right, can we move on?
ex-councilors.
Well,
so I'm
no,
sorry, I need a
Gonna get
motion
there
on,
anyhow.
because I need to
Gonna get
have
there,
a
I know, but-
response in writing to the
I need a motion.
Make that
complaint.
motion.
What's the
To-
motion?
What's the
What's
motion?
the
Okay, what do you want to say in it? To get you,
Go fill it in like we told you to.
Have we given him a deadline at all?
Yeah,
We have.
I thought we gave him a 30.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's basically ignored it.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, take me
he
to court.
didn't ignore, he just said no,
Well,
he responded.
he said no.
Sounds like he's
You
getting.
you know what we should do? is send the two new girls down there.
Oh, you don't wanna send me down there, Tom. I'll make sure it happens.
Yeah.
I've been there for, well, I don't know, I think that's the third year that they do
Thing is,
that.
the water's been running there for 100 years or longer.
All right, so what kind of a motion would you like?
The commission makes that decision, I believe he must.
So do we,
Why don't we
He
just
must feel
continue
the
it?
stone, he must feel the train.
Why don't we just
Let's,
keep con-
let's just continue it for now,
Continue it.
until we see a problem arise.
Wait for it to
So-
rain.
I mean,
So you want, the commission wanted to, the water actually run through the trench?
Yep.
let's table it until we have a downfall.
You can't make a
Which
decision.
is gonna happen tomorrow.
Is it?
If not Monday,
About
they're talking
Yeah, but
about
not enough to fill that trench, is
I-
it?
yeah.
So it needs to be enough water for his pond to overflow, so it will discharge,
into that trench?
not into the trench.
Across his property.
It used to be on the trench, and that's why we say this is a violation, you can't do that. So he piped a 50-feet pipe onto his own parcel, so it has to be a lot of water for his pond to have, to overflow, go down 150 feet underground piping, discharge into the 50-feet piping under his driveway, saturate
The
the
stone.
entire parcel, that it's area, and they run off on the trench, should they discharge on the
Right.
road. So we'll look,
So we need a hurricane to come through? Like,
not quite, I mean, it just hasn't happened yet, so I don't know how long it will take or
Well,
how
how
much
long we're gonna wait?
rainfall
Well,
will be for the water actually make to the trench. Maybe never will, I don't know.
that's why, how can we impose anything on them until we
Because-
have the problem?
but we already had the
You
problem.
can't create something.
Because he created the trench, which was a violation then, it's not now because he changed the course of the water to discharge onto his parcel via pipe, but the trench is still there, so, yes, having the trench is not a violation, but once the water
Until
goes,
the water
run
goes
through
through.
it, and will be one. So if that's the course the commission wants to take, I'll have to have it in writing and send it to the person who is complaining, because it's a harassment, it's a everyday phone call and the emails just,
Why isn't he, he's not
why is
doing
the
it?
commission not doing anything, why is the commission
Because
not,
the commission can't. Simple as that.
was the commission is
What
not,
kind of, what, you know,
Well, the step we can take is the next is just start fining him because he's not complying with the enforcement order of what we already gave him.
I know,
that's
But the
point.
water hasn't run yet.
No, I understand all that, but that's the next step we could take.
I think that step is after it fills up with water though. That's when the violation takes place, right?
that's what he's saying, there's no water running through the trench, it's like, I understand
So
that,
there's
No
no,
violation yet.
so there's, you know,
right,
it's, you know, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
right, so,
it sounds like a
And we
nature
didn't know if it would make a difference anyway, right? We were telling him to fill it with the stone, hoping that that would mitigate some
Slow
of
the
the.
Right.
Slow the flow.
But
and
we
all
Slow
don't know
the
that it
flow.
will, or
we
it
don't
Because
won't.
even know if it worked because
because he
there's
didn't
no-
do it and we haven't had the water.
Right.
We haven't had the
Right.
rain.
Right, so I mean, again, do you avoid the problem, or do you,
Well, I don't think it's our job to avoid a problem.
How's he gonna, what's the
I mean,
solution? What is the solution?
Right now, there's no problem.
Yeah, but even if there was, what's the solution
Well, so
to
the
problem?
only problem right now is he didn't comply with our enforcement order. So
But
that
maybe
is,
the enforcement order wasn't proper,
there
because
was
there
no,
wasn't a problem.
there was no enforcement
Oh,
order
I'm sorry.
issued, that's okay, it's a stormwater bylaw, so I sent him a letter that it was a violation then. So again, he should not be directing water, but there is no water in the trench. If the commission's position is let's wait,
Wait
there
to
will be
see.
water on the trench,
So as of right now, he's never directed water that way?
he has.
He has.
For
But-
years, yeah.
but he changed that,
He
right?
changed.
But he changed it, so now it's a different route, or a different
Well,
system.
he's still discharging, but now he's discharging on the area within his parcel. So if the water from there runs onto the trench and get onto the road, then yes, now he's discharging.
So he has done something to try to mitigate the problem. We haven't
Yes.
had the problem, we haven't had the water to
To
see
see if
it
it worked, yes.
Correct.
I think
Mr.
we have to
Valley,
wait.
you gonna advise him
I
of
agree.
the free, stone? Can you at least call him with that, or?
I mean, I suppose it might work.
Who has the free stones?
It's not free.
No, it's not
I
free,
mean-
but it's
Cheap.
You're the chairman.
down.
What was the question?
Did you mention about some stones? I
Are you-
wouldn't mind giving him a call and at least let him know that he has that option at this point, if you'd like to take advantage of it.
Yeah, he'd have to go to somebody like Ralph, who would haul it in. A construction truck, you know, I would, by the size of what he's saying, he probably could use, 3 10-wheeler loads, which is probably, $1,800.
3 feet, probably get away with a 10.
That's not gonna solve
One.
it either.
Hmm?
That ain't gonna solve it.
And he can get different grit, different sizes and stuff.
Is it less expensive to fill in with soil, with dirt?
Well,
Dirt's
no,
more
the stone
right?
is gonna still let it flow,
Yeah.
otherwise the water's gonna run right over it.
Right, and the reason sorry, it has been so long and so many times, the reason the commission agreed with the stone is because he cannot also discharge to his neighbor who has a
The
septic.
right there.
So
right.
the stone would allow the
It'll
water
stay in
to
the trench.
at least,
Filter out.
Not
so
really,
we're
because the
try-
stone is gonna take up areas that water could be in.
It's gonna but it'll slow
change
it.
the flow.
but we slow it down
It would
because
slow it
again,
down,
he
but
cannot
that's it.
discharge on the road.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly,
It's gonna go civil.
at this point, I mean, you know,
When it leaves the stone, does it run across earth, his property before it hits the road?
Sounds civil.
Or does the stone go right to the road?
Stormwater management's not civil.
the stone or the trench?
The
Trench.
Trench.
The trench.
Right at the road, yeah.
Because if he had stopped it 20 feet short and let it run across his property
Correct.
onto the road, it would be legal.
Correct. Well, he was still kind of directing the water towards it, but
Well,
again, so what is the motion? To,
Have Mr. O'Malley give him a phone call and extend it for 30 days.
we asked him to do the stormwater up above, or is it a pond he has?
he has a pond, he's dealing with stormwater runoff from the subdivision above his property.
Oh.
That he I shouldn't say it's coming from the subdivision.
That's what he states.
That's what he
It
stated.
states, but, and we did, DPW and I walked through the entire subdivision and a lot of properties there. There was no discharge coming from the subdivision. It is just wet. He has big resource areas at the back of his house. The water table there is extremely high. It's just, increasing water and rainfall as we have everywhere, every town.
That whole area is wet
So,
in the back.
so he's dealing with stormwater on his property and he needs to discharge somewhere and he is
That's
discharging.
why, he needs to discharge somewhere.
Correct, but he still has to comply with the bylaw, so we are here to kind of remediate the situation to a point where it does not become a problem to anyone else. And we are trying to do what we can, keeping him to discharge within his parcel, but eventually it's down, he lives up the hill, the water runs down the hill and is going to where it's supposed to. It's going on the road and it goes into a culvert that goes under the street that eventually discharges into a pond. That's the natural course of water around the town. So it's just as increased water because now if that runoff is coming from his property.
And
But
he was directing it right towards.
towards it, which
Yeah.
he's not now, so,
So if he puts the stone in the trench, it'll go right into the road.
correct. I don't know how much water and what it's gonna take to get there, but eventually, I'm assuming, I don't know, I haven't had enough rainfall to observe that. I mean, we have not imposed stormwater management in single-family homes who are not under construction, and I don't think the commission would like to start doing that. Because everyone in this town, somehow, some way, is trying to redirect water from their property or their foundation by any means. So,
You have to wait for the rain.
I just send him another, notice that he's in violation, that's all.
They
We're
got
not
a-
sure, until it happens.
I guess one of my responses is going to be.
Just send them a copy of of the same thing.
Yeah. Attach all the old ones.
What aren't you
No.
getting, sir?
Well, then your question is, what do
My
you say to that?
What is my response to the person who is making the complaints? That the commission has voted to,
That's why we pay you the
the-
big bucks.
the The commission believes that at this time, there are no violations, given that drainage is not being used to redirect stormwater on the road. If the violation does occur pending rainfall,
Yeah.
the commission will act
No.
accordingly to our bylaws.
Perhaps if it didn't put any stone and the rain come down that trench, it would wash dirt and everything else into the road, correct?
I'm sorry, what was the
Yes.
question?
If he didn't put the stone in the trench, and we got a torrential downfall and water come down that trench, it would wash all kinds of debris into the road. Maybe the town would take care of it then.
Well,
No, the town wouldn't go on his property though,
Yeah.
no, cause it's a,
No, they could put a catch basin there.
but he's not allowed to discharge on the road or into our system
Yeah, but
directly.
what control does he have?
Exactly.
He can,
Is he?
it's the trench is the problem.
yeah, he put the trench in to direct the water off of his
Yeah,
property.
you cannot trench the water direct into road or direct into your water
So
system.
where was the, I thought he put a pipe in it when it went someplace else.
It goes towards the trench.
Towards the trench.
Oh.
But that's only because the water was running across his property and onto the neighbor.
That's right.
He
That's
could-
the
he
trench-
could-
Correct.
He should have left well enough alone and let it run where nature wants it to run.
The neighbors.
So because the water was running over,
It's probably always run over there.
But that, the added complication over there is that they've got their septic system.
their septic, it was going over their septic, Board of Health.
Oh, you can't control Mother Nature.
Yeah, but it was coming from him discharging the overflow from his pond. It wasn't coming from the sky.
Has a pond always been there, or is there something he dug?
Apparently, he dug for maybe 20 years. Who went there? Mitch, I think you went there. Oh, Skip. Art Bellery went there with me and spoke with him. Yeah, it was like a few years ago. All right, so is
Yes.
that a motion?
That's the
The
motion.
motion.
Yeah.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? All
Aye.
opposed? The ayes have it. Okay,
Okay. The harassment continues.
removal from chapter 61,
B.
A Young Road.
Parcels ID 21A-9 and 22B-1, the total of 77 acres.
How many?
77.8 combined.
7.7 acres.
Now,
Seven.
77.
77 acres. Who is the owner?
Property owner. It's in the state, so I don't know. State of Susan Lozeritis.
Way down the A Young on the shot quarter, there used to be a veterinarian that owned all that land up there.
Yeah, Chris Robinson owns it.
Robinson.
Yeah. I was just curious if that was him.
Yep.
Okay, need a motion to
To
remove?
not, the commission not exercise its first right of refusal, unless you'd like to buy the land.
I need a
to
motion.
manage.
I'll make the motion.
Second,
We need houses, we need
all in
houses.
favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Okay, Gould Road, same thing.
Same parcel.
Yes, that's,
Refuse, first,
that's from chapter 61B, 10B 2.6 and 10B 2.7, total of 6 acres. Let's see,
is there a address on that,
that's from the St. Mark Coptic Church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the owners, yeah. So they're in front of planning board for that's so
They're gonna
wet.
put a cemetery there.
I
Piece of
can't even
cemetery.
imagine
No.
developing there, it's like it's a marsh.
Oh, that's not bad.
First option is
What's
gonna be
like
rented as a
No, it's a
church.
marsh, no,
On
it's,
Brookfield that
On 6 acres?
they're putting a house in.
Well, that's all enough for.
They drive by all the time. Those looks like
The first two are
Anyways,
gonna
I
be,
need
I
a
guess, first two
motion.
I'll make
are
that
gonna be
motion.
for the
Second.
people from the
Second.
church.
Those
All
are
in
nicest
favor?
people.
All there? Aye.
I don't know that.
There you go.
What a-
Everybody's going, me and the fat fool, going over there to parties and everything.
Shenanigans.
shenanigans over here.
That was quick.
That was quick.
Are we all set with this
we
second
have,
one?
We were
yes,
making motions and stuff, but he was stepping on your
I need
toes.
a second.
we're
All in
ready.
favor?
We already
All
did.
opposed? The ayes have
You
it.
got it.
We're good.
Okay. Establish a non-criminal fine schedule.
So Andrew is reviewing the town bylaws, and under, oh, so please here, oh, of course it's not. Oh, yes. Under, chapter 10 penalties of the bylaw, there is no chapter 175, which is our stormwater bylaw. So he's going to be adding that. But also on our bylaws, we have what's called a non-criminal disposition versus a criminal penalty. So under criminal penalty, which is what I have been enforcing, I can issue a fine of no more than $300. So we're trying to establish a fine schedule under the non-criminal that we could use as first offense,
first time
second
free.
offense. I wouldn't go the free, never,
First time,
no.
all right, then 50, then
Because
add
the
50,
bylaw is there.
then add 50, 50, 50, 50.
Right, so we thought, looked at different towns, we need to get to the 300, so I don't wanna give people 5 chances to get there, because that's a little bit too much. So we thought, if the commission agrees, or we have to, $50 for the first offense, 100 for the second, and then we get to the 300 for the third time. That being within the same parcel, if it gets to that,
So-
versus me issuing a $300 fine.
So 50, 100, and 150.
And
No, I can go
300.
300.
The third is 300.
Oh,
Third and subsequent.
Strike three.
Right, which
So-
right now is 300. So we're.
for each offense?
No more than 300 for each offense. So I, on my own judgments, I usually issue 150 if I know okay, he didn't know about the bylaw, or it's the first offense, or it's a minor kind, okay, it
Yeah.
depending on the situation. Maybe once or twice, but it's situations that we have had in the past, like 6 acres clearing, or well knowledgeable of our bylaw, that's a $300 fine. So it would be nice to have a schedule that I could be consistent.
I need a motion to accept the
To
fines,
okay, so
To
it's a
recommend.
recommendation to the town administrator to
the fine
add the fine
schedule
schedule.
as that.
Okay,
So,
Second,
so
I need
there's
a
no,
motion.
motion.
yeah,
Second.
Hold
Wait,
on,
wait, wait.
hold up.
Ron's got a question.
So, there's a violation, first violation. Do you talk to people, do they have any kind of a warning or anything before?
for our bylaw, so we issue, so it depends, so I need to follow the bylaw, so if it's different than the World Wetlands Protection Act.
Stormwater.
So this is the stormwater. The stormwater, I have a bylaw to follow, so I cannot just issue them a letter. If there is a violation, they are fined. Of course, I will issue a letter, and I'll let them know that it appears that they are in violation of our bylaw, to please contact the office. I'll go on a site inspection. They have to clear over an acre of land for them to be in violation.
Okay,
So.
I just wanna know, if somebody asked me a question, if
Oh,
I
of
could
course.
answer it.
Yeah, no,
It's
of
simple.
course, yeah. So the letter is always sent to them. I never issue fines from nowhere. I send the letter, I go on a site
Okay.
inspection, I explain the bylaw, and I say, unfortunately, you're in violation of our bylaw, and giving that, I will have to fine you, and here's your fine. So,
Of course, that's reasonable.
it'll be appropriate if it's a first offense, and it to start with the $50. And if the person refuses to comply or continue disturbing, then I'll go to $100. But it'll never be more than $300. And that's for a non-criminal. So if we go through a criminal penalty, then that's a $300 fine, and they can fight in court. And that's usually when we're talking about it,
So how often can we find them? Once a month or every?
Every day, for
Every day.
every day they
Every
continue,
day.
it constitutes a new violation. Yeah, if they choose not to stop, if I give an order to stop, a cease and desist to stop, and they don't, and then it's an everyday fine. And some people do
Okay,
choose
so
that.
so the board doesn't have a chance, they don't have a chance to come to the board, or,
No, this is a bylaw that was approved by the town, there is no board,
okay.
they have to stop. And so they stop, and then I will assess the situation, if it's in error, and if they did not reach an acre of disturbance, then they'll go ahead and they'll continue. There's always a letter saying, it appears that you may be in violation of our bylaw, please contact your office at SAP and stop any additional disturbance until we have the area assessed.
Okay, and you make that decision.
No, it's the bylaw, what decision?
So when you go assess the area,
Oh, they have to prove it to me that they have not disturbed more than an acre. I'm not an engineer, so they
They-
have to provide enough paperwork that tells me that there is no more than acre disturbance.
They don't have to prove it to the whole board, to the board, the majority of the board, before fines are issued.
No, that's a bylaw, that's not. So that's usually, that's how it goes with the Wetlands Protection Act, right? They come in from the board and they say, well, yeah, I filled in the wetlands. Oops. And then the board goes, okay, file for this permit, and that's how we negotiate. By law, it's different. Because once you
It's a
disturb.
stormwater management thing, it's
Yeah.
kinda different, we
It-
got saddled,
Yeah.
we got saddled with enforcing it.
Yeah,
Most towns do it that way, I know.
yeah. If you disturb an acre, if you already disturbed an acre, there's really not much you can do. It's already disturbed, I have water runoff, I have pollution. You need to stop right there, right now, and you need to stabilize. And that's all detailed in the regulations, so I don't make any decisions, all that there has already been approved. I just, enforce it, and 90% of the times it goes well.
All right, so we're all set with the fine schedule.
I don't know, I feel that's a good schedule.
So what we're trying to do is give an option where we don't come right away for
With the
300.
300
Or the
bucks
300.
for the
We're trying
non-criminal.
to come back with it. Okay, maybe you really were, oops, totally
It makes
blissfully
sense.
unaware.
Right?
Yeah,
Is that a good thing?
yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, I'll say that the commission's making this recommendation to Andrew, and he has to bring it from the town, meeting anyways, because he's changing bylaw, so
All
it's
right.
just a
So you need a
recommendation.
motion?
I need a motion, yeah.
I need a motion to accept the recommended fine
Fine
schedule.
schedule.
Yep,
No, motion made.
Second,
Okay,
all in favor?
aye.
All opposed? I need a motion to close the hearing.
Motion to
Thank
close the
you.
hearing.
close.
Second,
Second,
all in favor?
aye.
Closed.
All
Aye.
opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you.
Hasta la vista.